The video you're about to watch was made in response to a poll that I did a week ago with my community where I posted this. I said, I'm trying to decide on how I share my Lego journey in 2024. I'm up in the air on making daily videos showing what I did that particular day in Lego, or filming each day of progress and using that footage to make a more polished weekly video. I said, which would you prefer? Any additional feedback or suggestions would be helpful too. Thanks. And a lot of people responded to that poll. In fact, 973 people voted, of which 76% of them said that they would prefer a polished weekly episode showing everything I did that week, as opposed to 24% of people that said shorter, informal updates showing daily progress, which is what I have been doing recently. So I decided to flip it around a little bit, record everything I did throughout the week, which I did, and you're about to see. As far as being polished, I don't know if I would go that far, but it is very much my week in Lego, and I hope you enjoy. What you're looking at here is the entirety of Clarkman's Christmas and birthday gifts all in a pile here. Just moving them all down here from under the tree, and it's extensive. So Clarkman has a backlog that rivals the Brickitect one, and somehow throughout 2024, he's going to build all of these Lego sets. Starting with, what are we getting into first? Right on the top, we got Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter. This is kind of a continuation of what I did yesterday. I cleared off Brickitect. You notice something that's not here anymore?
Advent calendars.
Yeah, now we've got Spot to Build.
Yeah, finish
got
that.
Edit. Yeah, I think that's going to be this week in Lego.
Gardens.
I'm at least going to get a bag or two done, you know. I got other projects too. We got a lot of stuff. Got a lot going on. We'll get there. You ready to open this? Yeah. Should we punch tab it or...
Swiss Army knife.
I agree, Clarkman. If you're ever thinking about defeating punch tabs, I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Welcome to Greg's Tutorials as I take a knife into the back here.
Swiss Army knife.
Not just a regular knife. This is the Brickitect unboxing knife.
Oh,
it's
man.
more famous than Clarkman is. And then you just put your hand in there like that, and you're in, and all your punch tabs are intact. And then you go like that.
And no fold. Hallelujah.
Wow. No folded manual.
Bro.
That's not bad. You'll survive.
That's how many that was on my Mac I built.
Bro looks like a candy cane over here.
Obi-Wan's skull.
It's a Brickitect video. It happened so early. I'm glad I'm here. I can... Bro, wait.
No. I made a Brickitect.
Double Brickitect video.
Kenobi. I've been so back home. So cool.
Did you just build that like now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Man's not playing around.
He's like turning into a speed builder.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, what's that? It's Obi-Wan's ship with shooters. Oh, guys, did that hurt? Because I bet it did, because that was very hard. This capsule you can open up and get Obi-Wan out. Run back in there. Get back in there, bro. There we go. Push butt back in there. So this spinny part you guys see there, it's actually for R4, so let's decapitate him. And open up this secret hatch. And put his whole body in there. And cover it up. And then on the spinny part, put R4's head. And boom. R4 is now right there, but his body's in there. And the swoosh chest is unbelievably amazing. And that's my review of Obi-Wan's Starfighter. And also, I forgot to say, there's landing gear. So when you're flying it, it's all folded up and it's like this. But when you're landing him, flip that out and boom, he's landed. That's my review of Obi-Wan's Starfighter. And it comes with this guy too. This little guy. That looks really weird. Alright, that's the end. Bye.
Lego coming through with the snowman collection. He's looking a little goofy.
Doing a nice old carrot.
Okay, that...
Oh, no.
Your aim was way off there, buddy. I think you just stabbed him in the neck. Oh, yeah.
Bro has big buff cheeks.
He's cute.
Alright, let's give him his hat.
Yep. Put his cap on. There we go. Oh! Will Clarkman stand beside for scale? And there is our snowman. January 2024. There's not much in this world that's more motivating than your own son calling you out. So I think today it's finally time for me to jump into another bag of Ninjago City Gardens. This time going into bag 20 and finishing off the tower on this epic build. ASMR action for you here. Oh, I just made a Brickitect video. Ah! Although it's still on Brickitect, so I don't think that one counts. I even need some more. I gotta get 4X of those to put on the top of that. We'll just fly over here, and I think, yeah, there's the box. I gotta find like an unnumbered bag in here, if there is one. I think it's all the way at the bottom. Maybe? Oh, there we go. That's what I need. Got those, and I still have one other piece that's still in here. Hopefully this is coming up at some point. Or maybe this is an extra, because I think years ago, when I built one of the earlier bags, built that tree, so this might just be a little extra piece for us. We'll just put this very casually back in here, but this is not the last time we'll be seeing this. I never used to sort my pieces, but then something happened where I started doing it, and now I just have to. My brain works in a way these days where if I'm looking for a teal piece, I like having a teal pile where I can find it very quickly. I've seen people go really crazy. Like I've seen people take a slope like that and set it there and then do the other slopes like this and they'd have them all lined up and laid out. I feel like that's a little overboard, at least for me. This is probably the best investment of your time versus the reward you get out of it. Speaking of rewards, every one of these bags has a minifig with it, and here looks like we've got Jay to build. But here's everything that's come with this so far, and again, we're not even done with this yet. You can see just how many are in there. There's a bunch of extra pieces as well that come out of each of the bags, but I'll build this up with you here. Some people just really love minifigs, like myself, so we'll hook you up here. There's his sword thing on the back, and there is his face. There's also a back to this too, which looks kind of cool. And then we'll put his mask on, and I'll just put a sword in his hand for now so you can see what that looks like. But then you can also take that sword and you go shring, and you can have it on his back. If you had two of those, he'd be like Leonardo, my favorite Ninja Turtle. Putting Jay up here at the top of the tower where he awaits for the rest of the build to join him. And just like that, my tower topper is finished. My favorite thing about this set, I've determined this very early on and continues on through bag 20, is all of the interesting building techniques that they use, including this, how you start out at this angle, but then you come up and things get turned, and then things get turned, and it's just neat. So I'm gonna put this on here. We'll celebrate this together as we hit our elbow off the wall, and this all comes together just like that, and it's looking epic. Look how tall that is, which is worrisome because I'd love to put this on a shelf, but you know, we might have to make some room, might have to do some adjusting. Fortunately for the time being, I am out of time, but we'll pick this up in the next episode. Actually, I think session is a better word because I'd like to do a little more of this in this episode of My Week in Lego. In the meantime, I've got another little project that I've been actively working on. Not quite as long as Ninjago City Gardens, but this one is like my therapy. For this segment, I thought I'd switch it up and do a little time lapse with some voiceover behind it. Maybe, just maybe, living up to the polish statement that I threw out there when I did the community post. But yeah, I'm trying to figure this out as I go. Do I want to do voiceovers throughout the week and have some music behind it, make it feel a little more professionally produced, or do I want to have the real-time interaction with you as I'm experiencing it? Because when I do it like this is of course is happening after the fact, and I think you lose a little bit when you aren't doing it live or you know, in real time. So let me know what style you like. Would you like a little bit of music with everything being voiced over for the entire week, or do you like to have me and Clarkman be right there as we're sharing it? On that note, narrator Greg out. Thanks for attending my time lapse. I want to thank narrator Greg for his help there, but I'm going to jump back in real time so I can show you the progress that I made on this. As you can see, the front area, including the windscreen and the gas tank, are now complete. Spent some time building, but most of my time putting stickers on, and as you can see, almost every single piece that I used had a sticker to go on. It also completed some of the area down below here, and the handlebars now has working steering that you can actually move with the handlebars. And it's starting to really look like the motorcycle that we're going to finish with. I do have one bag left, which is bag 5. And unfortunately, as you can see over here, the doom that's waiting me is almost an entire sheet of stickers. If you add up the ones that are still left on this sticker sheet, I put most of those on in that last bag. And I knew that was coming because prior to this, it was just a shell. But as you look at the finale, or the final product here, there are a lot of various colors in this, and all those colors come from this sticker sheet. So it's kind of turning into a Speed Champion set, but I just have to keep believing that once this is done, it's going to look amazing on display, and I can already tell it is. Like, if I just walked away right now, which I'm not going to do, but if I did, I would be like, dude, that thing looks awesome. Just imagine how it's going to look once I put all these pieces on, which I will do, but that's probably going to be in next week's My Week in Lego. For my next trick, I'm going to be working on something that I've been putting off far too long, and that is the picture frame on Starry Night. Just not super inspired to do this part, and if I show you the pile of parts that need to go into it, you can probably tell why. I just kind of want to get this over with, which is why I'm doing this now, so then I can get into the more fun stuff, and then hopefully one day finally finish this thing and have it on display in my studio, because I think it's going to be amazing. I just got to do this. Putting these pieces on is super satisfying. The click, the snap, if you will. Oh yeah, one last piece. And there is our frame. Got a couple extra pieces here. It's like maybe some mounting stuff that needs to go in that's underneath there. But I'm gonna install this into the back of this. That was crazy. I thought that would take me a lot longer and be more boring, but it actually worked out. I just think that's cool. So let's put it on. Is that really just gonna drop in there? Oh wow. Whew. Oh no, we lost a house. I feel everything kind of snapping in, and oh, that's satisfying. Okay, I think I got everything. Okay, these are going like this, and then that goes under here. Okay, so do we just set that up like that? Oh, look at that. That's nice. I like that. I just got to figure out where this house went, because it completely got blown off in the process. I think this one goes right there, if I had to guess. But there's my picture frame. Starry Night, looking great. And now I get to work on the fun parts. But in true Brickitect fashion, let's take an intermission, and I'll work on yet another ongoing Lego project. I don't think there's any project in existence that's more ongoing than Ninjago City Gardens, so let's just go ahead and crank out bag 21. I love how every bag of this set feels like something brand new, and that's because it is. This one I'm building like a little top area that's gonna be there, soon to be right there. Here's the finished bag. Got some beautiful foliage at the top here in lavender, pink, and white. And then this is what it looks like from both sides. Trying to keep this all together is bit of a challenge because these don't really connect, they just rest there. There's also like a skeleton or fossil inside there. Let me see if I can get a shot of that. It's kind of tucked away down there, but yeah, that's in there. And now we'll take that and we will put it up here. I'm a little scared to click this down, but I think we did it. And there is bag 21 added to the set.
We are getting into the Sonic the Hedgehog Lego set.
Is this our first ever Tails character?
Yeah.
Wow.
First Tails Lego minifigure.
They should have did a CMF line. That would have been great.
Wow. No folded manuals.
We've been lucky lately. They must have been doing something different these days, because
maybe Santa packed. Maybe the elves packed it nicely.
Oh, that's right. I forgot the elves made this one. That's probably why. Sonic's just having the time of his life out here chilling. Die!
I'm on top of the plane, hey? And Tails will fly his plane. And, ooh, look, some yummy rings. Num, num, num.
Let me see it. Yeah.
Finished this morning.
They did a nice job.
I love that Tails minifigure. Isn't he just like the cutest little guy ever?
He is.
He isn't just exclusive to this set, though. He comes in other Sonic sets, too.
I really do like that spot they have for Sonic to stand up there, too.
I know. Remember he does that in the movie or whatever? You can see he's doing it on the front of the box, too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, let's just put it back in. Whoa, it went in the box.
Can you swoosh it, though? That's the question. Also, oh, we should compare it to Obi-Wan. See who did it better. This will be the ultimate test. Clark's Week in Lego coming together here.
1 month later. Finally.
Here's all, we still have all this.
It's over, Anakin. Ah!
He has the low ground.
He found the deep space.
How it should have ended. Obi-Wan face off with Sonic, he falls in the lava, dies.
Oh yeah. Tails! Why are you crashing the plane? Ah! No, I kind of like the Obi-Wan ship a little bit, bro. But
I think I figured out a way to make this one better, though. Here, you hold on to that. And let me just go ahead and put that there, like...
Wow!
Like that.
Wow! Wow!
Did that take it to the next level, or?
Come to the dark side of the force.
No.
He's using the force on all of you. You will like the video, or I will force choke you.
I like that. Write that down. Write that down. And off they fly into the distance to the Lego Box Mountain, where you'll see us next week, hopefully. Assuming Clarkman does a bunch of stuff, we'll do our next flying set.
That's really what my next build's gonna be.
Okay, stay tuned. So there you have it. That was my week in Lego. Possibly the start of an ongoing series here, depending on how you guys like it. So you'll have to let me know down in the comments if this is something that you enjoyed, kind of seeing the day-to-day progress in one weekly video, wrapping everything up and showing me working on projects, not necessarily finishing them. But next week's, if we continue on this, next week you should see some things get done, because we're on the cusp of completing a lot of different Lego things. So let me know if you enjoy this style, if you'd prefer it to be more of a narration-based thing like you saw with the BMW motorcycle, where I do a voice over the whole thing, or do you like my live in the trenches honest reactions as I'm going through all the stuff that I'm working on? And what else would you like to see, or if you have any other improvements on suggestions and things that I could do to make this even better, let me know, because again, this is my Lego journey, but I'm sharing it with you, and I want this to be something that you can enjoy, and we can go on this together. So on that, thank you so much for tuning in, and as of right now, I'll see you next week in My Week in Lego.